Welcome. CPM Calculator Plus includes 3 separate advertising calculators and 2 customizable broadcast calendars. First, let's take a look at the Universal Cost Per Thousand calculator. Let's say you have a plan with a cost of $100,000. The impressions delivered by that plan are 15,384,615. Simply hit calculate and you see that it's a $6.50 CPM. But let's say you're a buyer and you need to bring this plan in for $6. Put in the $6 CPM, delete the prior budget, hit calculate, and you can see you need to bring this plan in for $92,308. But let's say you're the salesperson and you need to get $100,000 for this plan. Put in the $100,000 cost, delete the prior impressions, hit calculate, and you can see that you need to bring in 16,666,667 impressions to make this plan work. The broadcast calculator includes the universal cost per thousand calculator for households, a target rating point calculator expressed in impressions, and a cost per point calculator for whatever target you choose. I've already put in a $5 million budget for the top 100 television markets in each one of the 3 categories. A CPM for households, a CPM for adults 25 to 54, and a cost per point for that target. So let's hit calculate and see what we get. In impressions for households, we get 155.9, target rating point impressions 125.5, and 116 target rating points for adults 25 to 54. But let's say you're a buyer and you need to achieve 125 rating points for this plan. So what would this cost? Delete the $5 million prior budget, hit calculate, and you can see that at this cost per point it would take $5.4 million to make this buy. However, let's put the $5 million back into the plan, and at 125 points, what cost per point would you need to negotiate to bring it in? Delete the prior cost per point, hit calculate, and you see you need $40,000 cost per point to bring in the plan. All 3 of these calculators work just like the universal calculator. Input any 2 fields and you can calculate the third. The Internet Calculator includes the Universal Cost Per Thousand calculator for banner advertising, a clicks calculator, and an actions calculator. You can determine goals or results in all 3 categories at the same time. I have input a $150,000 cost in all 3 categories. The impressions generated from the campaign, the number of clicks, and the actions generated from those clicks. Hit calculate for results. We have a $4.03 CPM from the banner impressions, a cost per click of 85 cents, and a cost per action of $25. Let's say, however, your goal for cost per actions is $23. How many actions would you need to accomplish that goal? Delete the prior action number and type in $23 cost per action, hit calculate, and you'll see that you would need to generate 6,522 actions to complete your goal. Now let's take a look at the broadcast calendars. Here you see the 3-year broadcast calendar with the current year in the center column. Each January 1st, the columns advance by 1 year, or you can move the calendar forward or backward with the arrows at the top, or type in any year you would like to go to and hit the jump button. The calendars can be highlighted with the flight dates as such and automatically calculated the number of days and the number of weeks that you have highlighted. Both calendars can be printed or saved to file so you can email or store. The Save As function is how we customize the calendars. Let's take a look at the process. First, click on Save As. Then you must give your file a name and select your preferred location. Hit Save. I've selected desktop. Minimize the calendar, then open the document. To customize this document, first place the pointer to the left of one of the months until it becomes a cursor. Left click once and hit enter. This allows you to place the cursor above the date and input whatever title you would like. Now that you've input your title, you can use all of the functions of editing for Word. So let's center this title. Let's increase the font size. Let's make it bold and make it red. There we have our title. Okay, now we may want to put a logo on here. So we go to the Insert tab, click on Picture, select the picture that we want to use for our logo. It comes on the screen and can be resized using the regular editing functions. Now what we want to do is right click on the logo, go to text wrapping and select in front of text. This allows us to manipulate the logo and place it wherever we want to. So we'll put it in a standard location up here. You can adjust where it goes, and there you have a customized calendar with your logo for your client. So there you have it, CPM Calculator Plus, 3 separate advertising calculators and 2 customizable broadcast calendars all in one app. I hope you come to CPM Calculator Plus to get yours. You're going to like the way you calculate.